All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Pacific Cup tournament. I'm in Monday's qualifying round in the rookie division. I'm on Juniper Point. Hole number 8, Juniper Point. Hole number 7. Got a serious hole-in-one shot on this hole. Now, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to set my rings up. With my sniper, I put my white rings in this spot right here so that my white ring is on the transition between the rough and the fairway, and my right ring is on the transition between the rough and the fairway. And I use 1 and a sliver of topspin. 1 plus a sliver of topspin. And I go right at it. Right at it. Now, I have noticed that I'm being pushed off the cup. So the wind's going in this direction, and I have noticed that I'm getting pushed off the cup, and I've taken this shot several times on perfect shots. And so I'm going to add on 10% and see if that works. I'm not sure if this number works or not, but I've hit several perfects, and the wind's going this way, and I've ended up to the left of the cup. And so that concerns me. So I'm not putting enough of a pull in the wind. So I'm going to add on 10%. This is the first time I'm going to try that. But I've made a bunch of hole-in-ones on this hole. And once we get this number worked out, it's going to go bam, bam, in the hole, in the hole. You hit perfect, it'll be in the hole. You'll be ticked if you hit perfect and it doesn't go in the hole. But I have no idea where that spot's going to be with this club because I'm going to be using a Viper. Oh, do I make it better? The rings will be a little bit smaller. Okay, 1.7. Let's think 1.7. So if the wind it's at 1.9 right now. So if I get that 10% on there, it's going to be a 1.7 per ring club. So that means every 3 rings you're 5. I think that's how I used to work the math back in the day when I was doing it. So if I had a 5-mile-an-hour wind, I knew I was less than 3 rings because 3 times 1.7 is 5.1, right? So I just kind of rounded it in there so you had easy math. So I'm going to try and remember that, and we will upgrade this sucker just for the accuracy. And just a little tinge of ball guide. Any ball guide's better than no ball guide, but the accuracy was the deal there. All right. Viper. And a navigator. Just the lowest wind, 1 power ball. You don't need anything more than that. This would be a great hole if you've got carnival balls or the feather. I think the carnival balls are the feather ones. There's carnival balls, there's popcorn balls. Any 1 power, because you don't need any side spin here. So if you've got a 1 power with no side spin or a low side spin and a high wind ball, that's the one to bring. If you've noticed that all of the ones that come out, so you feel like you're getting your money's worth, all the ones that come out that are 0 power high wind have 3 side spin. So it's 5 wind, 3 side spin, no power. I'd like them to come out with a 6 wind, 1 side spin, 0 power. I mean, I'd get some of those balls because there's a lot of these holes that are straight up there. You're not using any side spin, but you could use a 0 power ball. It takes very little top spin here, so I should be able to do 1 and a sliver. That's the goal. But it looks like from the size of the rings, it's going to be right off my blue ring. I'm going to put on like 1 and a sliver. I think from where I'm at right there, I need to come forward just a little bit. So I was blue rings off. 3.4, I'm going to add on 10%, so that's 3.7. 1.7, 3.4. Leaves me 3. Just a titch. So 2 and a titch. Hitting it perfect. See if I got that top spin right. And that was still a little bit of an underpull. Let's do my math here. That'd be 3.8. Let me write this down. Sorry about that. 3.8. And if I did 1.7 per ring, 1.7 times 2 is 3.4. That leaves me 3.4. It's 1.7 per ring, and 4 will go in there 4 times, so it's like 2 1/4 rings. And that's about what I moved it. But I think I put on too much topspin there. I really needed to stick with the 1 1/sliver, and I'm not sure that I did. Maybe I went back to the 1 1/sliver, but I think I might have had too much topspin on it, because it literally takes just like 1 1/sliver and you just eke right up to the hole. There's a break right at the top. So until you get your speed right on this, your trajectory, there is a little teeny bit of a break at the top. So if you're going at the right speed, the ball will break towards the cup. And if you're going a little bit too fast, it'll fly through that break. And so don't worry too much about your trajectory until you get your speed right. So I have to find a spot down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the spot where I put my blue rings with this club, with this Viper, my blue rings up against those transitions. And then I'm going to work the shot from there, because I think that's about the same distance that I do with my sniper. I'm liking my chances on that hole too. All right. That was hole number 8 of the Pacific Cup and Monday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.